Give me 1 second. What's wrong? There we go. Alright. Hello, everybody. I am Manji Dragonfly. Welcome to the rarest of rarities, a Wednesday stream. What the hell? Oh, wait. Did not really do a good job checking to make sure I had changed everything from my attempt to play a game with Lamp. But yes, hello. I'm Manji Dragonfly. It is a Wednesday night. This is unusual for me, but for reasons I'm staying over at the other house for tonight, so I decided to slip in a Paranormasights stream. Possibly the last Paranormasights stream. I have the feeling that, like, I have a feeling we're just about at the end. Let's see if we can finish this up. This is a great place to drop me off. Let's talk about Najima. Why'd you kill Fumichika, Najima? You're a little... Wait, no, right. I'm not telling you. I only ask because it does concern me. He was one of the reasons my child was kidnapped. There's not much to say. We talked and he cleared the conditions for my stone. Hold up. Right here, stone. The title of Sugaru, which, given how she murked us immediately on our first confrontation, I am assuming the Taiko Sugaru's condition to activate is try to hide something. Try to, like, hide something from the user. Because it definitely set off when we tried to be sly and not answer her question about whether we had our own curse stone. Guys, immediately. I'm a little curious that, like, if it would activate, we tried lying to her, because if I'm correct, and if lying works as well, she kind of does just straight up have a better version of Tetsuo's curse stone. But maybe there's more to the conditions than that. Like, maybe there's like a timer thing. Show any signs of remorse over his past crimes? He didn't feel like he did, no. I see. The world is full of trash men, I tell you. True. It's a little too close to home, but true. I agree. Richter's just like, hey now, don't look at me. I'm trying to be an ally. Let's talk about Tetsuo. Your father, the chief inspector, I met him not too long ago. Oh, really? He came off a little stiff and awkward. There's a surprise. There was something charming about his seriousness. He seemed like he cared a lot about his daughter. Please cut it out. It's gross. You know a thing about us. I say you shouldn't butt into another family's affairs. I feel like I'm still trying to get, like, a real handle on the type of person Ayami is. He may as well be a stranger to me now. If you cut legal ties, you're still related by blood. No, I'm pretty sure she made that explicitly clear before. Huh? We're not related at all. Huh? He probably thought. I never noticed it, but it wasn't hard for me to figure out that I wasn't related to them by blood. So you were adopted? Well, I got curious, so I looked into it. It was all pretty straightforward. I was a baby when they took me in. All they did was raise me. My mother first got pregnant shortly after she married. That was a stillbirth. Oof. Ouch. Welfare left a deep wound on her heart. My father couldn't bear to see it. It was for her sake that he did it. I was a substitute, a replacement for the child she lost. And I'll bet you anything those two appreciate you more than Nijima ever did. Ugh. He said that all by himself. He didn't discuss it? Maybe he was trying to be thoughtful. So my baby would have been fine, as long as it would have comforted the woman who hoped to become a mother. Putting it in such a way, it's not easy to raise a child. My mother was bewildered. Wouldn't you be, after being told to raise a baby that wasn't your own? But she couldn't just abandon the baby either. And my father just left everything to my mother and never lent a hand. He was pretty engrossed in his work at the time. He's so damn selfish. Two of them grew apart. I watched them try and figure out how to understand each other. The sight of it disgusted me. It was a messed up family, I tell you. Well, I guess my presence was to blame for that rift to begin with. You shouldn't say that. I know he's bad at expressing himself and has his work, but still, that shouldn't be an excuse. Knowing all of that, I couldn't take it anymore. It just made me want to hurry up and leave home and live on my own. I still rely on him for tuition and allowance, but that much is normal for most kids, right? I want him to start acting like he's my father now just because he's doing the minimum. I'm sorry to hear that. Sounds like it was tough for all of you. I'm sorry. You're right. Not my place to talk about your family. Ah, well. I may have said too much. I think I spilled all that when I don't even know what the conditions are. Maybe what we were talking about had something to do with the activation conditions for the haunting clappers? Who knows? Don't say that! Don't say that, because I'm still thinking that trying to hide stuff is, like, the way she activates her curse. Do you smoke? Huh? Well, a little. Feel free to smoke if you want to, please. I'm okay. I'm not seeing ashtrays out on display either. Does no one smoke in this family? A little rare, isn't it? Nobody in the family does. Just cuts to Richter, just giving like a look of like, don't. Do not. Do not. Then why did you ask me if I did all of a sudden? Well, I'm surprised that didn't, like, allure her. Because I clicked on that, I was thinking, like, is she gonna realize, is this, like, a trap option? In a way, I guess you could say you put a stop to Nijima's mass murder schemes. About that. There's no guarantee that I won't do it myself. Ugh. I hate that we know that she will if she gets the upper hand. Huh? I picked up his curse on only one-sided read. It really is something else. Fortunately, I can't use a curse stone that's not mine until it's late at night. Huh? Okay, interesting. So we can use you can use your own curse stone like fairly early in the evening before it's even really dark, but I guess any curse stones you lit from others have restrictions on them. Really? Are you okay with telling me that? Ah, how silly of me. I'll let it slip. It's hard to tell how much of, like... Because it is pretty clear that a lot of her airheadedness and, like, general behavior is something of a way to, like, get people to view her differently. Like, obviously they made a big deal in her bio about how she, like, acts like an airhead to get men to dough on her. But it's hard to tell just how much of, like, what she's doing is, like, an act to try to, like, get people to, like, underestimate her and stuff. What is your wish, Ayame? Is it really to resurrect Kazushika Hokusai? Yes! There's no life that holds more value than his! Including my own. You're saying you'd be willing to die if it meant bringing Hokusai back to life? Not all life is equal. At least, not to me. Girl. The life that can birth art with the power to move hearts is infinitely more worthy. Compared to that, the life of someone like me, someone that can't produce a thing, has no value. That is quite the self-deprecating remark there, woman. That's unhinged. I'm still young. It's the age for wild thoughts. But aren't you the same as me? What? You've got a life more important than your own. A life you consider more important than the lives of many others. That's what you're doing it all for, isn't it? I think she's got her really pegged. I think she's got her. I think she knows. I think she has a pretty clear understanding of the type of person Harui is, and the type of person we're kind of driving her to not be. You're right. If I can save my son, I couldn't care less about my life, or the lives of others. Who's unhinged now? I'm a mother. It is what it is. Dang, the feelings of a proper parent or something else. If that's your wish, then what do you plan on doing if you don't get your wish? Oh, I haven't thought of it yet. I might just keep on trying to bring Hokusai back some other way. You really? Wait, you could like start going the black magic route? You really are obsessed. You and Hihaku's chairwoman might be cut from the same cloth. Who's that? She really did just kind of drop like Hihaku chairwoman like out the Hihaku chairwoman out of nowhere, like. Oh no, she was there for like learning about how she's just kind of like full of hot air and trying to like throw her way around and stuff. She's like an all-powerful vortex of obsession turned to yokai-level proportions. You're saying I'll end up like her? You're looking forward to such a future? I'd rather not have to wait till I'm old and creaking. I want it to happen now. I'll put my life on the line for Hokusai. Listen, Ayame. I have something to ask you. No, the answer is no. Curse on your possession. I'm not giving it up. Of course not. You're right. We're both made of stronger stuff than that. You're not giving it up. Neither am I. You know full well, right? That there's no room left for negotiation here. You're right. There's not. Well, I refuse. No, I refuse to hit the button this time. No, I refuse to hit the button this time. I did before. I already know where that leads. There's gotta be something else to do here. Problem is, this time there's no way to like kind of back out of this. Do I hit it again? Is this gonna lead to a different outcome? there nothing else I can do here? There's not. Ah. Did you try to use your curse just now? These I didn't meet your curse's conditions. Wonder if it was smart to secretly toss the layer I was carrying earlier. And did you made a mistake when you decided to ask me about smoking? If a source of fire is a condition for your stone, you won't see me falling for it now. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, she seems pretty smart. She seems pretty smart. She's definitely trying to, like, make people think she's not. So I figured, like, dropping that line about asking about the smoking stuff would have, like, tipped her off. I was wondering, because, like, it kept showing, like, the used curse. I thought before that, like, they made a point to show that, like, showing that, like, when you can use your curse as, like, an indicator that, yes, you can activate the curse. Your condition has been met. So I figured that since it kept showing up anyway, that meant she still had it on her from back when we were playing with Tetsuo. You wasted your chance with all this chatter. All you need to do was activate your curse first. I brought everything Jima had on him, including the layer he was holding. That's why she had a layer on her. Alright. But it's over now. Yes, I concede. Alrighty. With your cards on the table, you're out of options. Something tells me it might be possible for Mr. Investigator there to pin me down by force. He's not going to do that, is he? Correct. I won't take that risk. Not while you consider. Hold on. Takes a little while to get the voice back on. The stupid voice I gave him. What even is this? Like Southern? Correct. I won't take that risk. Not while your curse's conditions are unknown. Coward. I came to kill you and acquire your soul dregs, but after getting you out, I got a question for you. Why don't you just give up on the Ray of Resurrection? Oh? You said it was your son, right? The one you want to bring back? And haven't you done enough? I'm sure your son's content knowing you cared for him this much. Is Ayame actually going to talk Harui away from the edge of the slippery slope? I'm truly willing to die to resurrect Hokusai, but you can't say the same, right? If you're going to bring your son back, you have to be alive as well, right? In fact, what you really want is for both of you to live, right? Yes. Well, even if you both live to see it, your son will grow up knowing who you are, someone who stole the lives of others to bring him back. You'll be putting the burden of shouldering all the life sacrifice for him on his little shoulders. Are you really okay with that? If you didn't even think about that, the way you're doing is not for your son. It's for yourself. Are you just bringing him back to fulfill your own desires? That's not... Ma'am. What she's saying may be harsh, but holds a kernel of truth. Don't reduce yourself to nothing but a mother who would sacrifice anything for her son. But that's not... We discovered the truth behind this kidnapping. Next, you should take some time to come and understand your own feelings. I'll help you every step of the way. Getting to the heart of things is what an investigator does. What will you do? Ma'am, if you relinquish the curse stone to a curse bearer, you will no longer be a curse bearer. You won't be a target anymore. Ayame is giving you a chance. Think hard, and then give your answer. Sorry, Harui, but you gotta let go. Very well. Here. Thanks! Glad you can see reason. You made the right choice. Dang, you really didn't collect any soul drakes, huh? I promised myself if I ever used it, it would be only once. But in the end, it didn't come down to numbers. So I only need to be carrying a flame? That seems pretty practical. Well, I'll be taking my leave then. There's no point in going after you for soul drakes, so I'm off to the next curse bearer. You know who remains? Because as we've already figured it out. Oh, she... Wait. There's really only one person left, isn't there? It's like literally only her and Tetsuo at this point. And whoever has the Whispering Canal, which I've made perfectly clear in the last part, who I think is holding on to the Whispering Canal, that's where I think this whole thing is heading for the end. But this is definitely shaping up to be father versus adoptive daughter showdown. Ooh boy! Ooh boy! And given the way Ayame's been talking about it, I'm not sure if she's so willing to go a peaceful route, especially considering that he's got all the cards or stones. What will you do? You plan to stop me? It's not my place to intervene. Alright then. Hey lady, can I borrow your phone? I don't mind. But who are you calling? The cops. I think it would be faster if I called them directly. Yeah, she's probably very well aware that the only person... Yeah! Conclusion. Tetsuo Tsutsumi. Summary of previous events. Tsutsumi and Ario continue their investigation, deciding to meet with Ayame Tono to get to the bottom of it all. Will lead the conclusion to the curses of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The Seimon and Ashino's intertwining fates. This... Something tells me it's not going to be the end, but something tells me, like... There's gotta be more. Like, they at least have to, like, explain, like, where the Whispering Canal is. And they probably... There's probably a few extra, like, little, loose ends they have to tie up at this point, but... It definitely looks like we're getting to the end. Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. It wasn't because I wanted to see you. I just need money to pay my tuition. Ha! Not one to mince words, eh? You came alone, right? Yeah. It's just me. Make it sound like I'm handing over ransom money for hostages. I just don't want to get caught, okay? Never thought I'd see the day that you'd call the police. That's all I need to see you about. Does this not fulfill her conditions? I feel like he's hiding. Does he not know about them being in the bush, or is there more to the condition of the Taiko of Tsugaru than just hiding something? Well, alright then. Got a lot to talk about, so let's go through things one by one. called the police asking for me by name, demanding I come meet her here alone. They asked if I wanted a team to set up a perimeter, but I had them stand down. Sure, she might make a run for it, but I want her panicking if she has a curse stone. Besides, I'm not trying to take her in by force. I'm starting to dip down to the horizon. This long, long day is about to end. I don't have to worry about Nejima's threat anymore. I sure didn't expect this to happen. Wonder if we can actually, like... Where precisely were, those three even looking from? Sure has changed over the past 3 years. Got more of a grown-up air about her. Or at least she's still that same little girl who get an omelet all over her face when we took her out to eat. Wait a minute, is that how far back I have to go for a happy memory together? Oh, that's sad! No wonder she hates me. Oh, that is sad, old man. My god. Any mockingbirds around here? Please? Because I just realized that's something I'm gonna need to actually do. Wait, huh? What was that? Did something just move over there? We actually? Gah, what the hell are those idiots doing? I told him not to come. Damn it! So he didn't know. He wasn't hiding it. Shit! I don't want to know what will happen if they get found out. What right do I gotta keep from looking over there? Something tells me we might have actually... something tells me that simply even looking there might have, like, already put us in a very bad... Put us in a very bad position when it comes to her, like, curse stone. Sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. You hurt? Wow, I didn't expect that from you. Huh? How you just start questioning me before you bother to ask how I'm doing? Ah. Well, I am still your father. Oh, maybe boss can handle this after all. I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow or other. Right. I'm glad. How's your mother been? How is she? Yasuko, I mean. Mom? I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. Okay, for some reason I thought that the mother had passed by now. I don't know why. I'm sure you reached out to her, though, haven't you? I did call her this morning, actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. Sounds like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after you called the police to tell her you heard from me? I did not. Miss Tisk. Well, I heard you're into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want to worry more than she already was. You're one to talk. Ouch. You can feel Tetsuo's trying to, like... It definitely feels like Tetsuo... Maybe it's just because I'm, like, trying to make him, like, be a bit more of a concerned parent. But you can kind of feel that Tetsuo was trying to, like, reach out, and Ayame's not really here for it. I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill Nejima? And if I did, would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job's the only thing you really care about. Yes, I did it. I don't think he even knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens, and I realized while he was talking to me like he fulfilled the condition of my curse. I just gave it a shot. What precisely? I didn't think it would actually activate. So, there's no going back now. That's not true! You can still make things right before you make them worse! Let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away. Your chance? Did Najima say anything to you? He said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. I said a lot of bad things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone. Thanks! Harsh. In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit. No, kindred spirit? What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal! I'm a murderer too, I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different. No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that. Sutsumi, come on! Sutsumi! She killed him. You can make a big argument. She kind of killed in self-defense. It was an extreme situation for her. He's the one who like murdered random women just to revive another woman. He tried multiple times. At least you're honest. I know I haven't been the best father. I wonder, of all the fathers in the world, are there anyone who wouldn't cover for their child if they committed a crime? How should I know? You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah, plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe as a parent, it's the right thing to do. I don't know. I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you'd have at least one person on your side. I see. But that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to. But Najima really didn't tell you anything? Not really, no. I now find myself wondering about, like, now because of that whole thing with, now that whole thing with Harui, I'm wondering now if, like, I guess one thing I'm wondering now is, like, if she's telling the truth, or if she is activating Tetsuo's conditions for the Curse Stone, but he's so adamant about not killing her that it doesn't even give you the option. Not even, like, give you the option to, like, fake you out and be like, no, we're not doing this, like, back when we first played with him. You have a Curse Stone, don't you? I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would ya? Please will handle any damages the curse cause. Now before you do any more wrong with it. I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Me being a curse bearer? Are you after my life? That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. You can talk all you want. As soon as the condition for my curse is met, I'd use it. No hesitation. Or do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. I'm wondering... 3? Because she should only have... Oh no, yeah, she does have 3. Because... Right, because she just took the one from Harui. Right. That's why. She does have 3. So... We already know that, like... Oh, but right. She mentioned that, like... She did mention it. Sounded like you can only activate... You only activate your own curse stone, like, this early on. So I was about to say, she should be able to activate the one-sided read given its conditions. It's just like knowing, like... God, what was all this stuff again? Do we even get that in our actual file, or... No, we don't. It was like, you have to know, like, basically everything about your intended victim. Like, you have to know, like, their name, their face, you have to know, like, their current location, their occupation. There's, like, you have to know a whole bunch about, like, your intended target. It doesn't sound that good unless, like, you basically have, like, a school registry on hand. And even then, you're still essentially, like, trying to guess their location. Worked out well for Najima in that ending, but it kind of works out for Ayame since she has been going around presumably getting a lot of dates with men she doesn't really care for. Alright, yeah, so 3 isn't a lie. So her saying that she has 3 is not a lie. She did not somehow get her hands on the Whispering Canal. I'm not handing them over. Let's hear it. Let's see if she'll actually be honest about her reason for wanting it. Why are you willing to go so far for the Ray of Resurrection? What do you want with it? Even though I told you, you wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely. It kind of is stupid! I'm gonna be real, girl! Like, you were fully willing to commit murder! For an old man! Who died, like, hundreds of years ago! Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think of a way for you to get what you want without resurrection. Ha! I'm gonna bring Katsushika Hokusai back to life. Hokusai? What? Hokusai Ukiyo-e artist? That Hokusai? You want to bring him back to life? That'd be quite the fee, huh? That's cute! I heard you like this art, but why would you do something so stupid? See? Ah! The only time I ever felt there was a place I belonged was when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of Ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you never noticed. Really? I had no idea. Saved me. Hokusai is the reason I'm still alive today. Okay, this is a bit more... like... revealing. I didn't know you felt so hopeless. We only realize it now. It's too late. I think sorry won't do either of us any good. The moment I heard about the Ray of Resurrection, I knew that was my destiny. This is all I ever accomplished, I'll die happy. You're really serious about this. Can I ask you one thing? You know anything about the talisman Michio Shiraishi had? Michio Shiraishi? Or the car crash you were in with that Namigaki guy? Oh, with you, Taro? Yeah, I was there. Taro? That sounds like... So you and him were... I mean... not really. He was kind of a boring guy. What? You serious? Please sit! You're getting off track, Mr. Tsutsumi. Talisman! Get back to the talisman! We should have relied on him for this. Don't you 3 dare! Or you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hidden run case on top of everything, you're really in... But with the hidden run case on top of everything, you're really in deep. Is that really what you want to talk about? Yeah! I mean, no! Tell me about the talisman! Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? That's it! I picked up at the scene of the crash, and didn't want to leave fingerprints behind. You just took... What do you mean you didn't want to leave fingerprints behind? It was a car crash! What fingerprints? What fingerprints did you think got on the talisman? I guess she assumed that you Taro, like, when, like, groped her or whatever, like an idiot. Which, I mean, to be fair, he kind of is an idiot. He's kind of a complete fool. That's all. There's really no other reason. It's a big deal. Is it really that special? This whole thing? Yeah, it's real important. Would you mind giving it to me? Important? For what? Putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mysteries. Don't! I'm sitting here like, don't say that, but if I'm right about just hiding if I'm right about hiding the truth, then, like, being completely forthright is probably the best way to, like, not get him killed. Oh. So that means if I give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the right. No way. I'm definitely keeping it. I'm surprised you didn't just chuck it in the river. Screw that one up. Mrs. Susumi, you really can't do any better than that. Come on, the talisman. Will you give me the talisman? What? No way. I can't lose the right. Nothing else to really do here. I think I've let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? Yes. Well, sure. You can't live as long as I have having a secret or two. Of course, you try to dodge the question. Now then, let me tell you how my curse from the Taiko of Sugaru works. What? My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. Anyone I find out is hiding something from me. So not quite it's not quite enough to just lie or hide something. She needs to actively know. It sounds like she needs to actively know you're trying to hide something from her. It's not necessarily enough to lie to her face or, like, hide something by itself. She needs to actually figure it out herself. So it sounds a little less convenient than Tetsuo's, where it's like where it can go off as soon as the lie passes. And it actually acts as a good way to act as a sort of lie detector test, but if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? I get it. Why you wanted to see me. Let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? How's that fair? You use that curse on me? As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable. As a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice. You're threatening me? You really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either. For your sake, I suggest you try not to lie. Tetsuo, you are not fooling me for a single second. You are not going to actually activate the curse on her. I refuse to believe that's an ending. Go ahead, then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? I'm just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? You could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. How are you gonna answer this? Not too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. My real parent, the man I was just with. Ayame! That's all you have to say. I only have one answer for you. You are, honestly and truly, our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less. Even now you're still trying to hide it? Why? Are you really that stupid? Wait! No! Boss! Boss! What? Is your pride worth dying for? I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it? Yeah, mate. Listen. Ayame. Be proud, no matter what happens. You are our precious daughter. No way. How are you still alive? I don't know that piece of shit Najima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. You're not Ashino either. You're our daughter, Ayame Satsumi. Alright. I guess it's Tono now. Well, that's fine too. Satsumi, Tono, both will always be part of who you are. What? Why are you doing this? That's not true. The curse proves that it's not. Sure, you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. I did leave everything at home to your mom. I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy. That's it. Why say all of this now? So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth too. If you lie to me now, I'm taking you with me. Stop, I can't. The mastermind behind all this, the one who awakened the curses of the 7 mysteries in order to use the right, wasn't you, was it? No, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Picking up Michio Shiraishi's talisman was just coincidence, right? Yeah, I already told you that. Good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Najima. You can stand on your own 2 legs. You can keep living without escaping into a fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. You're a victim of your curse, too. Not too late to atone. Hit and run, using the curse. Don't run away. You can still make things right. I know you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can. Dad! Also, wait, right. It sounded, from the conversation, it sounded like she didn't actually know about Najima being the real dad, so she was actually calling out for Tetsuo when Najima was kidnapping her? Boss! So, is this how it ends? That day at 6:18 p.m., Ayame Tono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsusumi's death was confirmed at the same time. 5 curse stones possessed by Tsutsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayame, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Korosuzu to obtain them and seal them away without difficulty. The Yin Talisman possessed by Ayame Tono was recovered and entrusted to Mio Korosuzu as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by this iteration of the curses was prevented before it could ever happen. But we never found the Whispering Canal! Or so it seemed. Wait a minute! Master of the 7 Mysteries, acquire all curse echoes. Oh hey, we actually get to, like, learn all about the last 2. Title of Tsugaru. During superstition, there once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. Residents and special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Curse power kills by bludgeoning one who is discovered to be hiding something from the curse bearer. Resentful memory. Deep sound of drums once more reverberates through the night air. How long has it been since we started hearing them each day? Could it be coming from the daimyo's residence? Or they have a drum in their fire watchtower instead of wooden clackers. I don't see a fire. Why are they sounding the drum? Then one morning a body was found. Isn't that old man Honjo the ukiyo-e painter? Of course it's an ukiyo-e painter. Why wouldn't she get a curse stone that relates to ukiyo-e in some way? He lived nearby and had been down and out for years, despite his best efforts to sell his works. Every now and then his granddaughter would visit, and he would teach her to paint. It was these Every now and then his granddaughter would visit, and he would teach her to paint. It was the old man's only pleasure. One day his granddaughter told him about her dreams. First his soul's resurrection. During her tale, the old man was gripped by a sudden zeal and began to paint with great fervor. His work quickly became famous, enchanting all those who viewed the strange imagery. Even the daimyo had taken notice. What could possibly have happened? People whispered amongst each other. It looked almost as if he had been beaten like a drum. And the one-sided read. The one that kind of set us off on this whole big adventure. During superstition, there once was an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again. She rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. Cut the arm and leg off one side of her body and threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only spread leaves on one side. Curse power. Killed by dismemberment, one whose face, address, name, age, occupation, and location are all known by the curse bearer. Yeah, it doesn't really sound that powerful, but I guess if you're allowed to make an educated guess on things, then it's not so bad. Age might be something that's a little hard to tell, but I guess the difference is if you have to be 100% for sure certain, or if you could just be okay, I know all the rest of this. You are age 24. Activate the curse. No? Okay, you're age 25. Activate the curse. No? Age 27. Activate the curse. I'm wondering if it works like that, because that would be a little absurd. That would be a little, strong. If as long as you are aware of everything else, you can just wildly guess. Resentful memory. Koma was a lovely woman, who spirited, worked hard, and lived a frugal yet pleasant life, until her husband hanged himself. My husband, the swindler? Who would believe such a thing? Koma was determined to clear her husband's name. That's when she met Tomezo, a man that was a stranger to these parts. This man must be one of the daimyo's spies. Appears after my husband. I will be next. So be it. What is he hunting for? Koma, playing on the airs of a woman mourning her husband, went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Tomezo. She soon discovered that she was right and that her husband had been deceived. Koma decided to bring her newfound knowledge to the daimyo, much to Tomezo's alarm. Angered at having been misled, he confronted her on the bridge. But Koma would not listen. She cursed him, called him vile names, and eventually his patience had worn thin. Blood splattered everywhere, and by the time he returned to his senses, it was already too late. He looked over the bridge into the river of blood below and saw the corpse of a woman missing both an arm and a leg. But really, it wasn't all that different from the story itself. It just kind of changed from being the story of an incel to a spy who was caught and got really bad about it. Junario, 8 p.m. We're playing as Jun now. Sorry for keeping you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the curse bearer who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yako home safely? Yep, we saw her home in a patrol car earlier. Apparently she put up quite a fuss, saying she wanted to see things through to the end. In the end, we kind of lost all of our protagonists, huh? Like, I'm half expecting Richter to show up just so we can have, like, the side character cabal, like, all, like, basically take main charactership away. Thank you. Beast of Shadows was starting to take effect, so it would have been dangerous. You! Mockingbird number 20! I've got 15 of the buggers! I just need to find out how to get the other 5! Approaching that. In the bright garden, detectives and private eyes, a ringing telephone booth, and park where sparrows sing. Budgie Mary! "8 p.m. With no one around, this place as silent as the grave. No one wants to go out at night in these parts after everything that's happened over the past 2 days. Oh. What's wrong? Next is Detective Aereo? What? What does that mean? What do you mean? What just happened this evening, but it's still not over. We even found the curse bearer of the Whispering Canal. We still have to put a stop to these curses. I can't get my mind off the remaining curse stone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. We have to deal with that thing before I can worry about any of that. How's it go with the 2 talismans? Have you figured out the location of the Record of Fate's Yin scroll? I have, more or less. I combined the contents of the 2 talismans, they formed a seal which could be undone. Things inside the talismans that look like scraps of wood were actually a tiny scroll kept folded up by the seal. Who thought the talismans actually contained the scroll itself? I mean, where else was this going to go? So that's the Yin scroll then. What's it say? Well, there's one more seal we have to undo to open the scroll. It's giving me some trouble, so I was actually hoping you could help me out. Okay, unlocking the seal. Got it. Sure thing. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but let me at it. I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. It's oddly reassuring. Okay, let's see. There are 5 seals holding the scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. Each seal has a different design. A carp, a light, a beech leaf, a taiko drum, and a reed. Carp, light, beech leaf, taiko drum, reed. I mean, those all sound like 7 Mysteries stuff. Like, the carp presumably is the Whispering Canal. The light is either the Beckoning Light or the Ever-Burning Lamp. Probably the Beckoning Light. Beech leaf is obviously the Evergreen Beech. Taiko drum is Taiko Sugaru, and the reed's the one-sided reed. Move the 5 seals in the right order. Okay. If we get it wrong, is it going to, you know, go boom? Huh? No. We'll just have to try again. I tested it once already. Oh, you already tried it yourself? So brave! I think it's this device so the seal can only be undone. The curses for the right have already been unleashed. I think there's a hint opening it hints something related to the curses. Just let me know when you're ready. Doesn't make sense for such an important document to be sealed so tight. It might help to talk things over with Mio if I get stuck. I see the seal can only be undone if the curses for the right have already been unleashed. I think there's a hint opening it hidden something related to the curses. Will the carp one even activate? Will the carp one even open though? It doesn't really. No, yeah. Because Shogo already got hit with it. Shogo got hit with it in this timeline. I won't explore anything, so we might as well give it a try. I see. Okay. Let's try it. Remove the 5 seals in the correct order. Let me just re-examine. No. How the 7 mysteries were aligned in this. Yeah, because that one's the carp. That one's the light. Full Wash Mansion is just sandals, so yeah, that one doesn't really matter. It really is just a matter of, like, does the light refer to the beckoning light or the ever-burning lantern? We're gonna try carp. Something tells me it's not gonna be this, because it'd be kind of stupid if it was, like, perfectly in order like that. Yeah, no. I don't think that was right. Nope, no good. Just out of sheer curiosity, though, we're gonna try carp, beach, Tycho, reed, then the light. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Do you recognize any of the things on these seals? They look sort of familiar. Maybe there'd be something in our files. I see. Okay. Yes, I get it. Yes, I get it. It's for the 7 mysteries. Okay. Let's assume that the light refers to the the beckoning light. Let me just quickly reread these. I'm just gonna... I don't want to, like, completely destroy my voice, so I am gonna read this silently. If any thoughts occur to me, I'll try to share. I don't think it would have anything to do with the first... I don't think it'd have anything to do with the first timeline, because... You didn't... Yeah, no, I don't... One of my first thoughts, I wonder if it has something to do with, like, the first timeline, the one where Shogo was the protagonist and basically, like, won the battle, won the death game. But that wouldn't make sense. He kinda ran into the wheeler of the Taiko Suguru, but he definitely never met Mikoto or Nejima, so... I don't think there's any, like... I don't think there's anything to extrapolate from there. Wait... Memories of the young couple and their daughter. They'd lost everything. Okay, the father's name is Jinkichi, the mother's name is Koma, but I don't think those names come up anywhere else. Wait a minute, though, but the woman in the one-sided reading is named Okoma. Are these 5 particular stories all linked? I'm struggling to see the connection the Taiko Sugaru story has to the rest, though. Wait, this is Jinkichi! Yeah, no, these stories are all connected. I'm still struggling to see, Yeah, no, Jinkichi is the name of the den, the Whispering Canal, and... I think these are all connected. I think I have to figure out, like, the order of the stories. Prosperity the Yukio boom brought must have been what fanned the flames of his greed. The old craftsman was found in a miserable state, as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he ended his own life unable to bear the weight of his crimes. But dead men tell no tales, and people thought of him as a bad man, even in death. Yeah, so Jinkichi. So, In the Whispering Canal, the mother's name is Koma, but it might be that Lil Toki didn't necessarily was just called her mother by like a shortened name, or just didn't really understand that was Okoma. Maybe didn't see the difference, I don't know. I think it's pretty clear that the canal happens pretty late. The Beckoning Light's probably the last one. The canal definitely happens after the Evergreen Beach and the Reed. I wonder if the granddaughter of Kanzo is supposed to be Toki. I wonder if I should also be looking through all the other stories. I wonder if that would help me to kind of understand, like, the bigger picture. I don't, yeah, no, like, the other story, most of the other stories seem like they're kind of, like, not really, like, connected to the bigger picture. It seems like they were just, like, other people who got wrapped up in it. Alright, I think you're supposed to kind of understand, like, the order of the stories. Just from what I'm seeing, I think the Taiko Sugaru is, like, the story of how, like, everything kind of set up. Like, the granddaughter was, like, sharing, like, the dreams of, like, curses and resurrections. Either that or... I don't know, the Taiko Sugaru is the big one I'm, like, really confused about. That's the only one where I'm, like, not really 100% sure where it fits in with the story. I'm thinking the granddaughter is supposed to be Toki, but I don't really know what else to really extrapolate from it. I'm gonna try Taiko first, then the beach, because that's the one about the father getting hung. That's the one that talks about Father Jinkichi getting hung. Third one's the read, because that's the one about Mother Koma being murdered, and because she goes out and like confronts the dude who like fed lies about, or no, or could the dude that she confronted. I'm gonna try read 3, the Canal 4th, and the late 5th. We got it! Yo! Wow, you got it right. It's open. Dang, in just 3 tries. That's great. Nice job. It was easier than I thought. I just looked at which event followed which. Now we can finally read what's written inside. Let's see. Files updated. Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. It said that Seimon Tsuchimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that those involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and used in a collection of soldiers for the Ray of Resurrection. He says that the Yin Scroll is indicated in a postscript as the Record of Fates. Whereabouts are currently unknown. Is believed to have been inherited by a descendant of Seimon. Texts have been persevered in the form of 2 talismans held by Hajime Yoshimi and Michio Shiraishi. It takes a full account of the Honjo incident. The following is written in Seimon's hand. I bequeath this scroll to future generations to be used in the event that calamity should arise from this grievous incident. Those who seek to forestall danger, disaster must gather these 3 items in one place, cast my ray of cleansing, expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo. My body, that is a living continuation of my bloodline. My spirit, that is my own consciousness. How do we get that last one exactly? Honjo incident. During the Edo period, a chain of events that occurred around a certain resurrection spell became the basis for the 7 mysteries of Honjo. This is a story that takes place in the late Edo period. There was once a family that lived in a row house in Honjo. The family consisted of a Natsuki craftsman named Jinkichi, his wife Koma, and their daughter Toki. They enjoyed a poor but happy existence. One day, they took in a man by the name of... Very conspicuous blank here. Seimon? When they took in a man by the name of... who claimed to be Shomoji. He was on the... or maybe that's supposed to be Tomezo? Who claimed to be Shomoji, who was on the run having barely escaped with his life from something or another, and wound up in Honjo. Tough circumstances that left him sick and destitute. Jinkichi felt sorry for the man and decided to shelter him. The stranger was deeply grateful for the kindness and care of Jinkichi's family, as without it he would have surely died, and told him thusly on the day of the departure, "I want to give you my thanks, but unfortunately I have nothing of value." Paused and asked, "Is there anyone you want to bring back to life?" It turned out that the man's true name was Tsuchimikado Seimon, a descendant of renowned Amyoji, and he had been researching the fabled Ray of Resurrection. For his crime and unearthing this forbidden rite, he was chased out by his family, but he wrote down everything about the spell in a book he named The Record of Fates while on the run. Whoever sought to perform the rite would need to kill people and gather their soul dregs. Samon not only researched the rite out of the spirit of inquiry, but thought himself willing to use the rite for the sake of Jinkichi's family. However, Jinkichi shook his head. Sacrificing someone is unthinkable. We didn't help you because we want something in return, so you owe us nothing, he said, declining the unbelievable offer. Samon bowed his head in gratitude countless times to those words and left their house. In the same area there lived a Yukioii artist known as Old Man Kanzo. His art didn't sell much, but he often looked after Toki while Jinkichi and Koma were out working. Young Toki heard Samon's talk about the Ray of Resurrection, but, being too young to comprehend it, regaled it to Old Man Kanzo as a story of fiction. Old Man Kanzo, inspired by the story and filled with renewed vigor, put his heart and soul into the next painting. The piece centered around the theme of resurrection became an instant hit in town. Jinkichi, being a shrewd businessman, saw an opportunity and jumped on the bandwagon by carving Netsuke connected to Old Man Kanzo's Yukioii. Wait, so is Old Man Kanzo not actually the grandfather? No, it sounds like this is the granddaughter, huh? We have stories about Netsuke telling people that their blessings were connected to resurrection, and his business rapidly flourished. That man unwittingly left us a wonderful gift, thought Jinkichi and his family, but they were unaware of the tragedy that would soon unfold. For long, word of Old Man Kanzo's wonderful Yukioii reached the ears of the local daimyo when he was summoned to the Lord's residence. But what awaited him was not praise, but cruel torture at the hands of Ashino, a female Amioji who was in pursuit of Samon. It was her who pressured Samon into researching the Ray of Resurrection, which she secretly planned to use to preserve her beauty for all eternity. Ashino took advantage of the fact that the daimyo's heart was weak and frail following the loss of his family, and manipulated him into capturing Old Man Kanzo, the source of the recent rumors about resurrection. Tell me where you heard the Ray of Resurrection! Ashino demanded. Okay, it was Ashino who said that, not the daimyo, whatever. Too late now, as the brutal beings continued. Who said that the eerie sound of the beings rang out like the beating of a taiko drum night after night, reaching even the watchtower of the Tsugaru residence. In the end, Ashino's cruel torture secured her the information on Jinkichi's family and the existence of the Record of Fates. Daimyo sent his chief retainer to bring in Jinkichi, and the torture resumed afresh with a new captive. This time she intended to obtain the whereabouts of Samon, the location of the Record of Fates. Jinkichi didn't know where Samon went, but even if he did, he had no intention of telling and stubbornly kept his mouth shut. The torture was pushed too far, and Jinkichi was unintentionally killed before he spoke a word. Daimyo had Jinkichi's corpse hanged from a beech tree and declared that, unable to bear the guilt of the crime of deceiving the masses with false rumors of resurrection, Jinkichi had committed suicide. This too was all part of Ashino's plan to send a message to the common folk, especially the increasing number of those who saw the rite for themselves. News of what happened to Jinkichi spread, and people lost interest in the rite, wondering if the stories of resurrection were all but a lie. Rumors that the daimyo's war was perhaps not all that truthful spread quickly when a dancer claimed to have witnessed the chief retainer's cold-blooded handiwork firsthand. Honjo fell into unrest once more. Wait! The dancer? In the fool's procession? Chief retainer arrested the girl and proposed a deal to put a stop to the rumors. The girl was to say she just wanted attention and retract her story by saying it was entirely made up. In exchange, she would be given a most wondrous stage to perform on. When the day came, she was suffocated by the mask prepared for the performance. Unbeknownst to her, the mask had been covered in glue as part of the plan to kill and silence her. So they are all connected. Presumably, like, I was thinking, like, the stuff about the female Amioji sounded like Ashino. Or sounded like it was connected to Ashino. But since the others, like, were not super... I guess, like, that was to, like, keep the rest of them fairly, keep the rest of the stories, like, fairly, like, vague, so that you wouldn't really catch on to the, like, all the big, like, connecting points between them all. Goma never believed for a moment that her husband, Jinkichi, had committed suicide. She was certain someone was behind his death and asked around persistently for the names, addresses, and any other information she could find on people with connections to the daimyo. That's why the one-sided read calls for all that information. Alright. Chief Retainer would not allow things to escalate any further and had Tomazo, a Ronin who once served as a spy, go after her. However, she turned the table on him, shouting, "It was you who killed my husband, wasn't it?" From the accusation, Tomazo flew into a blind rage and cut Como down in broad daylight. In order to take responsibility for his failure by committing seppuku, he exposed the daimyo's plot as he disemboweled himself by the lantern the Soba card used to give coded signals. That's where the ever-burning lantern comes from. Okay. Both her parents gone through means unbeknownst to her, Toki found herself to be all alone. One day late at night, she went searching for her parents and met her doomed falling into a canal where she drowned. Meanwhile, the Chief Retainer made no headway whatsoever in finding Seimon's whereabouts, and incensed Ashino decided to set fire to his residence, burning him alive. Oh! It seems all those connected to these events thus far were cursed by Ashino so that their souls would turn to soul dregs upon death she had been collecting. All she needs to perform right now was to get her hands on the record of fates. Even though there was something serious at work behind the recent string of strange events in Honjo, Seimon returned to find where he was too late. He broke down in tears when he learned of the unfortunate and unnatural deaths of Jinkichi's family had met. Seimon realized it was the handiwork of Ashino when he found their soul dregs had been collected, that he had to prevent any further sacrifices from happening by confronting her on Honjo Bridge. What ensued was a fierce battle of cells that endured till the break of dawn. Though those who did not know any better only saw what they believed to be eerie flashes and supernatural orbs of light. At the end of the long battle, Ashino defeated Seimon, obtaining the record of fate. They placed a curse upon her foot. Ashino dragged her foot, corrupted and horribly inflamed, and sought refuge in the nearby residence of Retainer and angrily demanded they wash her foot. Ashino died then and there, filled with agony and her foot cursed and rotten. Seimon too, having sustained serious wounds during their fight, died that day on Honjo Bridge, still filled with regret. However, Seimon came back to life. Knowing there would be enough soul dregs in place during their confrontation, he prepared the cell that would activate the Ray of Resurrection upon his passing. Feeling that his curiosity was responsible for the terrible tragedy that had unfolded, he was left with a keen understanding of why the Ray of Resurrection was forbidden and became determined to seal it away. Indeed, the reason he resurrected himself was for that very purpose. However, he did not know it had become the record of fates. Nothing to seal away, instead used the remaining soul dregs to turn Naya and Itsuki made by Jinkichi into ritual implements to be sealed away in Honjo. He placed a spell so that should someone try to activate the Ray of Resurrection again, all 9 pieces will awaken at once. To pass the whole truth of these events to future generations, he wrote everything down in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll and passed it down to his descendants. Meanwhile, the townspeople kept silent about the incident out of fear of being cursed. However, these occurrences were so strange that gossip about it couldn't truly be contained. Over time, the details became more and more vague as the stories grew into legends. That is how they came to be called the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Well, Rai's going to have a field day with this. I see. What does it say? First, a detailed account of the tragedy surrounding the Ray of Resurrection that occurred in Honjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. This was the origin of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo and their curses, right? Yes, the resentment of the victims of the incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The contents are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't just give us the information we need. Is there anything else? Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath this scroll to future generations to be used in the event that calamity should arise from this grievous incident, says. Whoa! You foresaw all of this happening! And continues. Those who seek to forestall disaster must gather these 3 items in one place to cast my Ray of Cleansing, and spell all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo. My body, that is a living continuation of my bloodline. My mind, that is my own consciousness. Wow, so we gather these 3 things in one place. Seimon's Ray of Cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses and the Ray of Resurrection. Oh, that's it! That's exactly what we need! 3 things are Seimon's soul, body, and mind. This is the soul of Seimon's curse echo. It's curse echo? So Seimon himself is part of the 7 Mysteries? Now you mention it, Mr. Araishi said something along those lines before. There's another hint written here. The curse echo holds my curse. The curse brings ruin to curse bearers. Come on! Come on! You literally know if you paid even more attention to like the story, and you kind of have to. You have to get this far. What kind of hint is that? Maybe let me go since as we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next to the body is a descendant of Saemons, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimi a relative of Saemon? Even Sylvierchii, who had the other talisman. Will this work since they're both dead? Both of them already passed by the time this iteration of the curses was both of them had already passed by the time this iteration of the curses was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? This bloodline is split up, so there have to be others. Oh, there's another note here too. Where? Is it another hint? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one with strong spirit sense. Such an individual will be able, if a spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says. Do we know if anyone likes that? I can't think of anyone. Let's move on for now. Next is the mind. What's the difference between the mind and the soul? In paranormal theory, it's said that humans are made up of soul, body, and mind. The mind is essentially thought to be the part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness, or one's self. It's like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. I see. I think that makes sense. So is there a hint for finding this one too? Well, let's see. There's this. The ray of resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind be awakened there. I'm gonna try to seal away the ray of resurrection. But before he could, Ashino stole the record of fates. With the countermeasure to the right being activated, he made it so his mind would be released from the seal. Okay, but what does that actually mean? Is he possessing someone? What it means is, Daemon's mind awoke the night the ray was activated. It must be possessing someone out there right now. What? We have to get that person together with everything else. Alright, so we have to find the curse echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Saemon. Then we just get them together in one place and we'll be good to go. Right, but there is one thing. The second and third ones could both be the same person. Oh! Who could that be? It's like how If it's like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessing Yako, Daemon's consciousness might not be aware of who it really is. If we learn the truth, we start to act of its own accord. I just had a thought. Hold up. I have a feeling I know where Saemon's consciousness is. Oh boy! Wait! I hope that's where we're going with this. If we learn the truth, we start to act of his own accord. Oh? Then that person could already be... Hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Huh? Excuse me! Can I interrupt you for just a moment? It's her! It's her! Oh no! Oh no! Fukunaga! Who might you be? Would you mind this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen? Girl! What do you mean? Huh? I've been throwing these bones from some fried chicken. You can't be a deal like this. I don't really want them. Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. What kind of grift is this? Yoko! Actually, I thought I might just have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, I don't understand. What should we do? Do not leave! Do not leave! Do not leave! Well, it's not like we need this exact spot, and we can't do anything with other people around. No! Let's just move somewhere else. No! No, 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 no! Sorry, we're in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way. No, 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 no! Damn it! I knew it! What? Hurts! This is a curse! God damn it, Yoko! God damn it, Yoko! I fucking knew it! You're not slick! Ugh! You my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. This brings the story of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to a close. And you could have foreseen such a conclusion. Don't even! I called this like 3 streams ago, I think! Unfortunately, it seems the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there is truly no way to stop her. However, should you find that this conclusion is not to your liking, by all means, please pursue a different path. We've done it once before, so I'm sure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I have been your humble storyteller. Good night. Ariel's choice. Reach Tetsuo Susumi's ending. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. What can I do from here? None of these are lit up. I'm gonna start from all the way here. Nope. What precisely would I need to do to... I'm gonna try going back here. No, I don't think this would be the one that I have to go back to. This is like the one for... Well, we go back from here. No, I was thinking if I just, like... Okay, no, that's not quite. What if I reload? Maybe not. Hold up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm very curious what precisely I'd have to do, because there's gotta be more. Do I have to find the other mockingbirds? Do I have to fight the other mockingbirds? Is that what I have to do? Hold up. Oh, hey, huh? Come on, boss, this is what we're supposed to be searching for. I could have swore I tried that before. Pelicanot! Alright, what else? Parker Sparrows sing, Detectives in Private Eyes. Detectives in Private Eyes makes me think it'd probably be where, during that period where... What am I thinking? It'd be here, Dead or Alive, when, Junario and... Richter Kai meet up. I don't know what part, though. I literally just saw it. Damn, there was one here? Lucky! That's number 12, the Royal Kingpin Gwyn. Oh, that's so? Number 12, Royal Kingpin Gwyn. Kingpin Gwyn. Okay. I'm waiting. That's only at least 2, but I'm not 100% sure where to find those. Or 3? 3. The Park where Sparrows... That could be like any point where we go to the, like... That could be... No, but... The Bright Garden... Some point where we go to former Yasuda Gardens. Like, gotta be some point where we go to former Yasuda Gardens. Why is it that I can't really start from, like... I really have to, like, go through, like, this entire segment again. Do I have to really just go through this segment again, like, including the part where I just died to her? You actually can't kill me, can you? Oh no, wait, no, I was thinking... It, like, wasn't going when I held down the button only before. want to, like, try to re-examine the ending of this. Also, while I'm here. Yeah, I'm a curse bearer too. Most of the thing that, like, if you don't, like, reveal yourself, then, like, Ayame could get you instead. Wait, what? Wait, no, what? Did we say 5 before and the game was like, yeah, it was 5. But, huh? I guess now we, like, know at this point that, like, I guess now we know, but I think it didn't count Yoko before. I'm trying to think. So at this point, I'm trying to think. At this point, he's killed Takumi. He's killed. Yeah, he's killed Takumi. He's killed Yako. Killed Harui. He killed, Taro. I guess it would be 4. I feel like before it, like, count. No, I feel like before it counted. Did it count Yoko before? I'm very curious now. Hold on. I might actually stop to, like, check that stream. Hold on one moment. I think that was, like, literally the second stream? This is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna try to see if I can, like, quickly find if it said, if it was, like, 4 before, or if it was, or if it's, like, changing the answer now. Now we, like, know. No, that wasn't the first stream. Give me a moment. Yeah, it did say 5 before. Also, hold up. I knew I wasn't crazy. It did say 4 before. It did say 5 before, not 4. I'm gonna try to get that question right. See if something changes if I get it right now. It's gonna suck because you kind of have to go through all of this all over again. So that's interesting. I'm so curious about like why Yoko died there though, because that was definitely because of the beckoning light, but the beckoning light should belong to Mayu. I said she wasn't a curse bearer before, and if she wasn't a curse bearer, then she wouldn't have received the beckoning light. You wish it was a much faster way to go through this than just holding the right mouse. Would have been so funny if, like, you could have just gotten Ayame to kill you at this point, because now you're hiding shit from her. Or them, I guess I should say. Well, I know for real it's 4. Why? Why, though? Like, actually, why is it 3 now? Like, I can understand that, like, if it was... Like, I can understand, like, if Yoko got, then it'd be, 4. With the way you understand Yoko getting got, then I can understand why it would be, like, 4 instead of 5 now. I thought game was being clever. Maybe game is being random, I don't know, because there's definitely no reason it should be 3. Because Showa has absolutely, like, actively killed 4 people with his curse, so... Now the game's just fucking with me. I don't like that. What precisely am I supposed to do to, progress the game at this point? Touch it? Huh? Am I supposed to touch it? Actually? Wait! Cleansing Sylvierchii. When the body, soul, and mind of Manji Mikado have all been brought together, the ray of cleansing is activated, dispelling all rituals and curses that have been previously performed. Wait, hold on. My. Finally, we arrived at this juncture. I expected no less from you. That would mean that you have managed to bring everything to light. Now, there is the possibility you have wound up here by chance. Before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. About what exactly the soul, body, and mind of Manji Mikado are. Firstly, which curse echo represents the soul of Manji Mikado? Okay, that was the easy one, the beckoning light. Yes, that's exactly it. After he defeated the hands of Ashino in the Honjo incident, Seiman wandered about near Honnoji. The form of his curse echo changed over time with the legend he left behind. This is the curse echo which was acquired by Mayo Chozawa. But when called forth by Seiman's body and mind, it appeared momentarily before him. Let's continue. Who served as the self of Manji Mikado? Who is his body, his descendant who carried his blood in their veins? Shogo? Supposed to be Shogo, yeah? Cause like, Miyuko Suzu made it a point to be like, yeah, he's actually got a surprisingly high amount of spirit power. He should have been the one in charge. Correct again. Although Shogo Oki was born to an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. In truth, the same is true for Yoko Fukunaga. She was also one who had the blood of a distant relative coursing through her. In her case, it was Ashino. Seima and Ashino, be to me again after all these hundreds of years later. Now for my final question. Who is the mind of Manji Mikado? Tell me the name of the person whose consciousness was directly tied to his. It's us, isn't it? The player. Oh, I see. You believe it to be Manji. Are you saying you believe it to be yourself? It's either me or it's you. Are you certain? Yes, you are correct. Finally, you have remembered. That's right. You are Seiman's consciousness, awoken by the curses of a ray of resurrection. That's why the player is allowed to mess around with everything and give people the answers. Because they're ultimately trying to drive the story. So we are ultimately trying to drive the story to a proper conclusion where we put an end to everything. However, having lost your memories, you forgot about the duty assigned to you. This is, if I may say so, where I played my part, guiding you through the events of this story. As your consciousness was all that was left for you, you manipulated time and space by way of the story chart, jumping from vessel to vessel. and manipulated your host's actions by whispering commands into their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what needed to be done. But at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. So-called mastermind behind these events, who awakened the Rain of the Curses, was Yoko Fukunaga, descendant of Ashino herself. You unconsciously activated your curse and killed her! I was about to say, if we are Seimon Mikado's consciousness, if we still have his powers, and the power being the beckoning light, the one that kills whoever has a curse stone, the one who kills curse bearers with their own curses, then that explains why Mao Shozawa didn't seem to be anywhere nearby. She wasn't. The beckoning light wasn't nearby. That was us at work. How interesting she awakened Seimon's consciousness at the same time as the curses. That was the one and only time she could have been stopped. But through your influence on Shogo Oki's will, Yoko Fukunaga was brought back to life. Using the story chart to undo her death. I led you to believe that was the work of the Ray of Resurrection itself. Is that how you were trying to feed it to us? As it turns out, seeing what would transpire, the mastermind was not killed at the outset. So it ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curses for good. There were certain things which would have answered all your questions, had you noticed them. For example, even while under your control, Shogo Oki willingly used his curse. Yeah, I noticed that! Come on! Don't be like that! When I asked you early on how many Shogo Oki had killed, so that's what the game meant. That's what the game meant. I never used it once on the first playthrough. That's why it was at 5. Every time after that, though, all these times I was just trying, I just hit the button to make it go faster. That's why. That's why it was 3 that time. That's why it was 3 the last time, because I just use curse on both of them. I probably didn't use it on Harui but used it on Yutaro to make things faster, like on the second go-around we just had. That's why. Had you not used the curse, Shogo Oki would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Mayu Chozawa was able to recall information which only you knew. To be able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning light. In truth, Yoko is a descendant of Amyoji who continued to practice in modern times. Her ancestor Ashino attempted to steal the Ray of Resurrection in Honjo during the Edo period. Born with exceptional spirit sense, Yoko learned about her own ancestry while researching her roots, and was disappointed to find her bloodline fall into mediocrity. She began consumed with the ambition to restore her family's lost glory through her own powers, devised schemes to see where Ashino failed to perform the Ray of Resurrection. Yoko continued her training, developing her spiritual and curse powers until she discovered the Record of Fates, which offered clues regarding the rite. She plotted to use the curses of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to gather a large number of soul drays by calling forth curse echoes and setting the stage for mutual slaughter. The ultimate plan involved invoking a large-scale feast of shadows, awakening the curses, forming the Ray herself, and bringing together enough soul drays to revive Ashino. Since the effects of the curses increased and more people know and fear them, she first entrusted the Record of Fates to local historian Hideki Araishi, who could be used to easily spread the rumors. She also contacted Fumichika Nejima, a criminal with a deep understanding of mystic arts, to obtain the curse stones needed to gather soul drays. Unsurprisingly, Nejima was very interested in the story of Ashino, and readily agreed to aid his revival. While carrying out these steps, Yoko learned of the existence of the Yin Scroll, which threatened to thwart her plans. She had to know about the scroll and the Record of Faith before giving it to Araishi, intending to acquire it before it could pose an issue. Through her investigations, Yoko discovered that Hajime Yoshimi was a descendant of Seimon, threatened with a curse in an effort to scare him into revealing the whereabouts of the Yin Scroll. While Hajime bravely resisted Yoko's threats, she killed him with a curse to ensure Saiyamon's descent would not stand in her way. As the preparations were coming together, Yoko obtained the seemingly less dangerous curse stone of the Whispering Canal in order to become a curse bearer, the necessity for gathering the curse stones for the Feast of Shadows. Shogo Okie, also a descendant of Saemon, was eyed as a potential risk factor and contacted to ensure he would be located nearby and subject to monitoring. However, unaware that the spirit of Saemon would be awakened within Shogo as soon as she invoked the curse, Yoko's plan was thwarted when she was immediately cursed to death by Saemon. So she was the ultimate villain. Of course, she was the ultimate villain all along. Of course, the girl that Shogo was so determined to revive was the twist mastermind. Hard work rewarded. Now, allow me to ask you one last question. If you, knowing all that you now know, had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do? This power's done a lot of harm. We should probably just wash our hands of it. Oh, I see. That was Seimon's original intention. I apologize for leaving it out of the options when I first asked you this question. Now, it is time to bring things to a close. Upon your arrival here, the Ray of Cleansing was activated, dispelling all other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruit of your efforts. And then we shall leave this world behind for good. Thank you, truly, for all the work you have done. Do I get a proper answer as to who you are? Okay, 1 a.m. That's what happened? I can't believe it. Finally understand. Yeah, I was the one who did that to Yoko. Blood, the Onmyoji that's inside me, broke into my consciousness and gave me that curse. Yoko was after the Ray of Resurrection. She was the one who awakened the curses of the 7 mysteries and cast the Feast of Shadows. The only way to stop all of it is to put a stop to her here. Otherwise, the Ray of Cleansing might have been negated too. But how much of it was really her doing all of those things? Yoko. I guess that explains why I felt it was fate when this all started. It was! A very twisted fate! Oh man! But she didn't seem to notice. I guess things were always destined to end like this. The moment we met. Which you could have met under different circumstances. No point in thinking like that now. God, I need a drink. Where did Takumi go? I'm thinking a Moscow Mule. Or 2. Or 3. We will remember Yoko Fukunaga not as a murderous, ambitious, magic, would-be killer, but as that girl who told us about how Spirit Sense is like drinks and Moscow Mules. Do we just leave Takumi just completely standing there? Rishijima, 12 a.m. M? What is it? Just a dream. Seems that was all just a dream. I dreamt that there was such a thing as the Ray of Resurrection. Just a dream. I'm sorry to say it, but there isn't. Right? Of course not. Oh, but wait, I feel bad for Harui. In the story, she came to terms with, she kind of came to terms with the whole thing, and she at least got the closure of, learning about, why her son got kidnapped and killed. Now it seems like in this Now it seems like with the way things are here, she's not gonna get any of that. I don't know how I feel about that. But even if there is no such thing, I promise you I will get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I've happened to find out very importantly from over a year ago. Something that's evaded our reach until now. Not witnessed from the scene of the kidnapping. See? The worst part is that, like, by this point, Hajime and Michio are both still dead. Wait, shouldn't Michio also still be, like, possessing Yako? Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? Megalio told me to get down here. What happened? As I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yasuda Gardens, another body was discovered at a different park in the area. Could they be related? It sure looks like it, but... Excuse me, we found this among the victim's belongings. Thought you want to know. What's this? Get an actual forensic unit? What the hell? Boss, look at what was in the female victim's address book. Yoshimi's phone number and photo! What?! And the picture! There's an extra on it, and a bunch of weird symbols, and a hole where his heart would be! No! Do you think, I mean, could this be some kind of curse or something? How many times do I have to tell you not to try and connect everything to the occult? I guess because of this, we've actually, like, saved Tsusumi's secret! Damn it! Is this a Nakagoshi case after all? What was that, boss? Nah, don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into evidence. There's no doubt this is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you do a thorough sweep of the area. I'm gonna make a phone call. Good! Leave it to me! So as long as you want on the phone. Yako Sakazaki, 1 AM. Mio, turns out Michio really did die in an accident. Yeah, if we ask around, we might be able to get a little more information. As if there really was such a thing as the Ray of Resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us. How does that work? Wait, no, but how does that work? Like, she didn't die in an accident, it was a full-on hit and run. I guess that is a sort of accident, but, like, I guess that's a matter of perspective, I guess. Like, I don't know how I feel about that one, because it feels like we're just kind of, like, not really bothering with the fact that, Yako has been possessed by the spirit of her dead friend. It feels like her other protagonist, I feel like except for, like, Tetsu, even then, Tetsuo was like, I feel like Harui and Yako kind of got a worse deal out of this than the main timeline. Tetsuo was a little bit more up in the air since, like, he kind of died at the end. But, no, but even then, like, Nijima's still out there now. Damn it, why? Nothing's happening. But now my contract won't be... No! I should never believe in this blasted record of fates. To all of you watching from far, far away, Ray of Resurrection has never existed. Not in any world, not in any time. I ask you to take the life you hold and move boldly forward one step at a time. Oh? Richter, the wise out. Do you want to question him? Hang on, Ariel. I want to get enough evidence for a search warrant. Let him go for now, and I'll follow him. That's the kidnapper? I guess we are getting closure. Yes, I'm the one who did it. Okay, forget everything I said. I guess we are all getting the closure. So please, help me. She's always following me. so sorry, Michio. I had no idea. What? Hajime was killed by this Yoko Fukunaga? How can that be? He wasn't the kind of guy who could just be picked off like that. You know that.
Yeah, boss is hiding something.
That seems to be some kind of secret hidden in Hajime's family tree. Let me see if I can find out what it is.
I had heard you would be absent today. Is there something you need?
Well, I seem to have this spirit sense thing all of a sudden. That's sort of thing our chairwoman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it. Is that what? Wait. Could have called. Didn't think you were the standoffish type. I had to find out from a why. Well, I'm sorry. Forgot all about my favorite chief inspector. How are you planning?
Nothing so heinous as you're thinking.
I'm only Makohashi me after all. Nothing but lonely chatter. How are things with you? You getting along with your daughter? Well, you know, more or less.
And there we go. Proper credits at the proper speed.
Feels nice to finally be able to put this to bed. I guess I could go around collecting, I guess I still should go around finding the last of the Mockingbird stickers and see about collecting the last few Achievos, but otherwise, I'm pretty satisfied. Don't think there's anything else to do for the main story from here. I was a little worried, like, when we were getting onto this route, that was going to be a bit of a crappier situation for all the rest of the protagonists. But no, I guess without the Curstone nonsense, like, complicating everything, everyone kind of gets what they want in the end. Heck, it seems like even Najima kind of gets a better, like, ending out of all of it. He kind of gets a... maybe finally, like, moves on. I am still sad that it took me, like, pretty much until, like, the end of November to finish this up. So much for my spooky season game. Just a nasty, like, just a nasty run of, bad timing at the end of October. Wound up pushing this a lot farther than I would have wanted, and because I wanted the most part, I wanted to keep this as, like, a nighttime thing. Wound up doing this a lot less than I could have. Ah, well. But I'm assuming that other than collecting Mockingbird stickers and the remaining Achievos, there's not much else to do here. So I guess I gotta start actually thinking about the next stream, or the next series I'm gonna be doing, and, well, if you saw on Twitter, you probably know what, the next game I have in store is. I've been kinda hitting at it for almost this entire year now, but
I gotta get on that sooner rather than later now that Jake's actually gotten started on his own project. And Honjo's biggest know-it-all, collect all files. Case closed, complete the story. Obligation fulfilled. Reach Shogo Okay's ending. Hello, file 23. Thank you for playing our game all the way to the very end. We look forward to the day we can present you with another Paranormasight. Sincerely yours, Nakagoshi. Hold up. Ah, that's nice. Nice though. I've been wondering about file 23. Wonder why they made that like specifically 23. Yeah, I guess I'll just see about finding the last few Chivos, especially the Mockingbird stickers. I don't have a whole lot of Chivos left. Just like the one for getting all. Well, it doesn't actually tell you like what the other 5 Achievos are, but I know at least one of them is literally just for collecting all the Mockingbird stickers. I want to say a few of them are just for like getting murdered in like specific ways, because I know there's like a few of the Achievos is literally just like witness the death of whoever, and like the name tells you which one it is. So maybe that's all that's left. Hold on. For the heck of it, let's see about getting all those right now. Yeah, the biggest problem is I don't know which. Is that really the only guide that's on? Okay, here we go. From the gamer, where to find all the Mockingbirds. I only have like 3 left, I think, so. Yeah, number 2, approach the net. Says here, this one's in Yakusakazaki, preparing for battle. Oh, there it is. Wow, okay. Yeah, I probably would not have found that on my own. That was like a little beakaboo. That one blends in really well, like, compared to like all the rest we've had so far. Nope. Number 9 in the Bright Garden. do a Tsutsumi manhunt. What the hell is it? Oh, wow. Okay. Mockingbird number 9. Know it, owl. The last one is number 16. That's another Tetsuo one. Wow. Wow, I can't believe I missed that, honestly. Mockingbird Bancho. Acquire a complete collection of Mockingbird stickers. Swanelope Swoost! Amazing. I didn't get anything really for that, did I? It's just for a stupid Chivo. Great. Alright, hold on. Where are the other Achievos I'm still missing? I only have 3 left, and then once I get those 3, then I've got the last one. I know a very easy way to check though. Gotta compare it to Goldon, because I'm pretty sure he already got all of them. Doesn't actually show me on this particular. No, I know it'll show me. I know the way to get it to show me. Hold on. Now let's see. I believe I've got. Alright, yeah. Just need to. We already got the Mockingbird Bancho. Definitely got Case Closed. Definitely got Honjo's Detective. Biggest Know-It-All. Master of the 7 Mysteries. Mockingbird Maniac. Obligation Fulfilled. Mockingbird Collector. Night Terrors, Foreign Investigator, Let Me Quitter, Ori's Legacy, Ario's Choice, Michio's Grudge, Ima's Reminiscence, Yame's Aspiration, Mockingbird Enthusiast, Mocking Chick. This one's a different one. Who done it? Answer the storyteller's question correctly. God damn it. God damn it, is that the one for like... I had to go through this fucking shit again. Damn it! There isn't... Hold on, I think I might have a faster way to do this. What if I do it like this? Make 100% sure. Gotta answer 5 from here because I'm pretty sure the way everything's set up, I haven't killed a single person yet. Five. Ha! That's correct! I'm pleased to see you have such a solid grasp of events. I think you will be just fine. Yep, who done it? Answer the storyteller's question correctly. That is literally just like, hey, do you understand the question being asked? Do you understand the implications of what's being asked? Alright, so who done it? That's another one down. There should be only 2 more. Oh, obviously, yeah, there was at least one death that I did not get. The last two might actually just be other, like, death achievos. Like, that's definitely one. Oh, stupid, duh! Alright, no, this is dead easy, hold up. Yeah, you are not meant to be reloading saves in this game! You are not meant to reload saves in this game! Wait, not this one. Wait, no, this one's wrong. So there's literally, yeah, so the last couple of achievos I haven't gotten yet are literally just 2 death-related achievos, so that's not hard. There's only 2 deaths I haven't gotten in the game yet. One of them is from... One of them is Shogo dying to Hideki Araishi's ever-burning lantern. Darn it! Now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ah, that hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building? Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? This time we don't have the 100 yen lighter, so, completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. Got me! This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. I don't start searching for a way out. Shit, I can't see a thing. I only have a source of light. Whoa, what the? Ah, my stomach! Feels like it's being ripped apart! It's ripping apart! Whatever! Ah! Okay, deceased. Ever-burning Shogo. My mind, Manji, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you may have survived if only you could have done something about that pesky darkness. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before approaching the curse. Nah, there's only one other place we need to go, and thankfully that's not quite as far. I think part 1 is where we run into him. Yeah. Is this guy? Because I kept the voice volume off pretty much the entire time by this point. I do find it interesting that they make it a point to show that, like... I want to kill him so bad! There's no escape from the voice at my feet. I'm honestly surprised he couldn't even, like, use it at this point. I'm surprised this isn't, like, its own bad ending or anything. Yeah! Fight! This is... Ah! Tetsuo Tsutsumi! Deceased. This is the death of Tetsuo Tsutsumi. We have a way to escape Utaro's curse. Shouldn't that be all of it? Wait, no, I'm missing one more? Huh? Oh. Wait, huh? Where could this one have been? Is it here, or... It's a Yako Sakazaki death, but I don't recall if there was ever a point where, like, the wielder of the other curse in question was, like, ever, like, actively looking to kill Yako. Might actually be here, though. Hold on. I'm gonna wait here for a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try keep searching through. Well, I think there was something flashed for a moment there. Oh, what was that? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What? Nope. No, wait. Wrong one. This is good. This one's insane to me. Hold on. If what I'm reading is true, this one's insane to me. Incomplete. Apparently if we do that, we talk to Hideki Araishi as Tetsuo, don't show him the curse stone, he runs away. But then we go to here from the Soul Gates. Feels late. Been waiting for 23 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? Someone coming down the road. It's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Araishi. Looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. I think in Mr. Araishi's hand. Can't be. Whoa. That be a curse stone? Oh, this is bad. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't think anything good could come from him seeing me. Wait, he's the one who discovered the Ray of Resurrection. It'd be strange at all for him to have something to do with the curses. Then, could the curse echo from before it belong to him? Ah! Shoot, did he notice me? Oh, hello, Yako. What are you doing here?
That was fast.
Did you not hear me? What are you doing here? I'm waiting for someone. Someone is looking for me. Someone is going to find me if you try anything.
I'm waiting for someone.
Middle of the night? I'm disappointed in you. Bad children who get into trouble and they need to be punished. Sir! Sir! What are you doing here? It's a special night tonight, did you know that?
A special night? Oh, because of the Feast of Shadows?
Oh, you idiot!
Oh. Well, you know a lot. Did you hear about from someone, No, it's just a rumor that's been going around. No, there's no such rumor. Ha, I must be that transfer student. She has it, you know. You must as well. Take what's in your pocket and show it to me. But, it's... Ah, stop it! I knew it. I see. You have one. It's not... Nitsuki is of great historical importance to the area. But it's dangerous to speak here. Why don't you come with me? This is important. Ah, that hurts! Stop! Hurry me, Mr. Araishi! Stop pulling me! Fire! Ah, fire! This is a huge fire! Stop that! Someone will come! Damn it, get over here! Where am I? It's completely dark. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Araishi? Ah! Ah! What? My stomach hurts. I'm bleeding. Ah! 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 Yako Sakazaki, deceased. What a real piece of work. And there we go, there's the last of them. That was not that intuitive. I'm surprised. There's another game that, like... There is another game that makes me think of. I don't want to say it because it's a game I really want other people to play. No, I don't think anyone's gonna be... I don't think either of those guys are gonna hear this. Whatever, maybe this will help convince people to play. That reminds me of, like, the sort of death that you'd see in 428 Shibuya Scramble. Also, hello there, Moonshiny. Darling's incoming. Some chaotic neutral energy to share. Hello, hello, hello. Let me go ahead and give you that shout out. How are you all doing tonight? You've come in at a very interesting time. I'm playing Overwatch 2. You've come in at a very interesting time because I literally just finished up collecting all of the achievos. Heading to bed, sorry for the rain dash. Don't worry about it, Moon. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you've been doing well. I've been seeing you streaming a lot lately. I've been kind of like lurking, if anything, but you've actually come in at pretty much right where I'm about to end. Just about preparing that. I literally just finished achievement hunting. Story's all done. I am pretty much done with the game. However, this was bound to happen. It would be difficult for the Yako to escape from Araishi while he's in possession of a curse stone. Please come here again if things should change. So that's interesting. That's like one of the only times they really have, like, a bad ending. This game is like pretty late on, like, the game over endings, all things considered. I guess it makes sense. Most of it comes from, like, the first part of the story where there's still kind of a death game scenario going on. But yeah, I've pretty much just finished up. Just wanted to collect the last 8 Achievos, and I've got them all. Just had to collect the last few Mockingbird stickers and get a few deaths I did not get along the way. I would not have figured out that last one on my own. I'm gonna be real. Because, like I said, that sort of death, the way you set up that particular death, it's like more like what you'd see in 428 Shibuya Scramble, which is another VN that I really enjoy and I want more people to play. I've been trying to get my buddy Jake to play that for like a year now. I think I've been trying to get another buddy of mine, Don, who was the person who gifted me Paranormasight to play 428 Shibuya Scramble for like a year or two now as well. That's definitely, the way that last death is set up, it's honestly more like what you'd see in like 428 Shibuya Scramble. This game's like fairly light on like the game overs. I would not figure that one out on my own. But yeah, this was a fun game. Very good. It's actually currently on sale right now. So if you're interested in Paranormasight, definitely consider getting it yourself. If you're into like horror/mystery VNs. Not gonna talk much about the, like, ends, since there might be a few people who are still watching that have only just tuned in. But I had a lot of fun with this. It was fun to, like... It was fun to see, like, how it all came together. Because it all very much came together in the end. I don't think there's any, like... I'm just glad to see that, like, everyone seems to have gotten, like, a good ending in the end. I wasn't really sure from, like... Everyone except Hideki Araishi, but he's an asshole anyway, as we just saw from that last death. He doesn't get shit. He doesn't deserve shit. He and the mastermind and die in a hole. But yeah, that'll be it for Paranormasight. I do have plans for Friday to be gonna try to finish up Infernax with my buddy Lamp. Infernax is a game I've been playing, but I've been sticking to recording that since when I started that. I was kind of in a low point when it came to streaming. So I decided to pre-record all that instead, with the intention of editing. And that's gonna be the reason Infernax probably does not come out in the near future, because I don't want to edit videos. I'm gonna be perfectly real. I have some buyer's remorse on that one. Ugh. Streamer's remorse, recorder's remorse, LPer's remorse, something like that. I don't know. But Paranormasight was only supposed to be for October. This took a lot longer than I expected, so I might just take another break. I might take another small break from streaming. But so I'm probably just gonna finish up Infernax with Lamp, and then I might take December off. I might at least do like a chatting stream at the end of December, like I did like back in 2021. I presume nothing's changed with the title screen or anything. Yeah, no. Doesn't look like it. The only other thing I will say is that while I might take a break from streaming for most of December, I do have my next game planned out. I mentioned it on Twitter, but I've also kind of abandoned Twitter at this point, so follow me on Blue Sky, folks! I swear I will try to be a bit more of an interesting poster on Blue Sky than I ever was on Twitter. But one thing I did mention on Twitter is that one particular game that I've been playing to stream for pretty much the entire year now. I've been kind of hinting at it for all throughout the year, is Persona 3. Since my buddy Jake played Persona 4, since he played Persona 4 Golden, like, way back in, like, was it last year or was it 2 years ago now? God, I want to say it was just last year, but it feels like so long ago now. My buddy Jake had played Persona 4 Golden, so I decided to play the original. He recently picked up Persona 3 Reload, so I want to play through Persona 3 FES, the version that was on the PS2. And I want to show off all the nonsense that people don't have to deal with because the Persona games have evolved and, like, improved as games over, like, the last, like, oh my god, when did Persona 3 FES, when did the original Persona 3, for that matter, come out? Hold on. Apparently that was in, like, July, in, like, 2006? Oh my god, it's been almost 20 years. It's been, like, 18 years. Persona 3 can drink. Okay, to be fair, it looks like that was the Japanese release. It came out, like, roughly a year later for North America, but yeah. But still. People get to... Jake and plenty of other people are going to be playing Persona 3 Reload. Here comes Manji playing the old version that no one cares about nowadays. Again.
just like with the original Persona 4. I don't know. It's kind of become my thing. I like doing that sort of thing. Grown to like playing older versions of games no one really does anymore. But I'm rambling at this point though. I do have a couple other plans, but nothing really fully set in stone yet. All I know for sure is that Persona 3 FES is next up in the docket. I have been discussing other plans with Lamp after Infernax is finished, but we'll see when exactly those come into play. For now, though, since I've pretty much done all that I can, it's time for me to close out the spooky month stream that has gone on well past spooky month. We are going to end it here. Thank you everybody for joining me for Paranormasight. Thank you for all the VOD watchers and all you good people. I hope someone's like gotten some enjoyment out of seeing me like flounder at points in this game, honestly, and just like react to the wildness that goes on at points. We're just gonna go ahead and end stream. Thank you everybody for joining me. I hope to see you for the next stream, whenever that may be. See you then.